Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's yours truly, Kevin Key, keeping it crispy. This is a special Halloween edition. What's going on, Crystal?
Ooh, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm getting my Jedi on over
Oh
here.
my, all the jokes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's what I do. What are you going? Which turtle are you?
I'm Michelangelo.
Why Michelangelo? Leonardo was the dopest.
Well, Leonardo was really cool, but I don't know. I just like the name Michelangelo.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, when we come back, we're going to get right on into this show. Stay tuned. Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's yours truly in the house, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Key, keeping it crispy with my co-host
Crystal Day.
all day.
So many jokes with my last name, you know?
Oh, yeah. All day, all night. I'm sure that wasn't anything new, right?
Never. When I was growing up, I never got bullied or whatever, talked about questions with Day, you know?
Man.
Windy Day. I used to get oh, is your name Windy or Sunny?
Man.
You know, kids, right?
Yeah. I used to get the same thing. There was this lady, one of my teachers, and she would say, Kevin Key, do you know what the key to success is? I'm like, no, I don't.
Oh, man. So many jokes with their names.
So many.
And they're so easy, though. One of my things is sometimes if I call and I have to give my last name, I say D-A-Y.
Right.
And they wait. They're waiting for a longer
more.
name. And I'm like, that's it.
Yeah.
I got nothing else for
That's
you.
all I got.
You know what I mean?
Would you believe people mess up my name as well?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll be like, Kevin. Ken.
Or how do you spell Kevin?
I'm like, literally, 2 syllables.
Right.
Kevin.
Right.
Ken? No. Speaking of no, I'm so not about some cheap candy.
Oh.
Because this is Halloween.
Yeah, it is Halloween. I know. Well, what's cheap candy? Just because candy's expensive.
Well, good candy is.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
The cheap candy that will get thrown back in your face is candy corn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But see, I have a girlfriend that's her favorite candy is candy corn. Oh, yeah.
That is the worst.
She is obsessed with candy corn. Yeah.
How do those people stay in business?
It's not my thing, but clearly there's people like her that love it. It's their thing.
Oh. I mean, what do you think about these healthy baskets that are going around?
Well, see, I'm healthy, so I like them. But if you're a kid, the very last thing that you want is a healthy basket.
I mean, and think about this. It's once a year.
Yeah.
Give me the good stuff.
Right. Well, and when I was a kid, I never got anything healthy. Mm-hmm. Did you ever get anything healthy? It was strictly candy.
Yeah.
Strictly chocolate.
Hands full.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, and then you'd spread it all out on the rug. So you
what is
count
your
how many
go-to?
pieces? Do you ever count how many?
You counted them?
Yeah, when we were kids, you see who had the most. Did nobody else do this?
What was the prize?
Pride, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we won anything, but we would all go into this neighborhood and we went there every year. And every single one of us, when we got back to the house, we would all lay out all of our candy and you'd count every single piece of candy to see how many you had versus everybody else.
Yeah. Were there any pieces of candy that counted for more points? Like if you had a Snickers, it was 5 points.
Probably. Or if it was broken pieces of candy, couldn't really count those. Do you know what I mean? And that was probably the cheap candy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, and now you said that you do health baskets. What goes in your health basket?
Well, healthy stuff, I don't know. I guess just I love trail mix. I'm a huge trail mix person, which is just nuts and raisins and cranberries.
Right.
But you can throw in some dark chocolate in there. But I like that kind of stuff. Or we're vegan, so I like lentil chips and things like that. You know what I mean? Sweet potato chips. Do you like sweet potato chips?
Yeah, those are pretty
That's healthy. That's decent.
I mean, it's nothing
Anything healthy, you're just nope.
I mean, it's nothing like some real potato chips. I mean, I'm not going to be oh my God, I'm so fiending for this lentil. Oh my God. It's not happening.
Yeah.
But
some fruit. Do you like fruit? Because I'm obsessed with fruit.
I like fruit.
Okay.
I can do
That's
fruit.
healthy.
I will say I do like trail mix, but not the branded trail mix. I like the tropical trail mix.
Oh, yeah.
It's got the freeze-dried stuff in there. I
Like the
that a little
pineapple
better.
and stuff.
Yeah.
All that.
That's a little bit better.
Are you a
know what I
sweet
mean?
tooth?
I like sweet stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know?
So
I can't
Halloween
help it.
fits right in with your sweet tooth.
It really does.
Yeah.
I plan on racking up. You know,
Yeah.
that's my plan.
Got to count all your candy to see how much you get.
Right, you have to. And that leads right on into our next section, which is after you eat all the candy.
Oh, then
guess
what do you got to do?
It's all about that exercise.
You got to go work out.
But here's the thing. Women take exercise to a whole nother level.
Yeah. I like, and I don't know if there's other women that feel this way, but personally, I feel a lot of pressure sometimes when I go to like those fancy gyms
Really?
that I've been to, because
What's fancy?
well, like the ones that are really expensive for you to be members of, like every month, you know, it's like $100 a month or something.
gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
To go lift weight.
Yeah. Or like there's like hot box where you do like boxing and stuff, but it's just a lot of pressure to like look really good
Yeah.
and like have the right athletic wear. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
Where it's all got to match.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah. And then the ones that wear, I'm always envious of the girls who wear full makeup and they look good by the end of the workout.
Right.
And I do not.
Oh,
So
really?
I look at them and I go, how did you do this? You know?
I'm going to tell you how they do it.
How?
They're not actually working out. That's the thing. They just
I don't know. I've seen some of them. They look like they're working out.
Because
They
I've
just look
seen
good.
some of them. Like, I've walked through a gym.
Walked through it.
Right.
You don't participate.
No, I don't participate. And I've seen people that are just walking around. They've got their towels in their bottle.
Yeah.
And they're just walking around,
Yeah.
right? They're walking to each station, but
They're
they're not
just
really
strolling.
doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they do this and then that counts and
That's
then they're
it.
good. Yeah.
That's it. But I've seen these outfits, and I'm just curious to know, like, what
It's
does
a
it
fashion
do?
thing.
Is it
It's
just
such
fashion?
no, it's such a fashion thing. And I feel like I fail every single time I go to work out at a gym because
Yeah.
I just don't look. I don't know. I just wear like t-shirts and, kind of, I have leggings, I guess, but like nothing matches.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just like, I'm going to work out.
Yeah, exactly.
And, I have a friend of mine, he told me, he says, I just never knew that women, like, were really not lazy in far of working out. And I said,
How do
what
you
does that
mean?
mean?
Yeah.
He says, because, like, he works out early and, late. He runs late. He runs early.
Yeah.
And then he said he talked to this woman. He's like, well, we can't run early in the morning or late because
We're trying to survive in this world.
right, and not get snatched in a car.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, wow, that really happens, because I've never had to worry about being snatched in a car.
Of course you haven't because you're a man.
So that's a real thing.
So did he so he's kind of had this epiphany now
He did.
about women.
He did.
Okay.
And I think it happened with his girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Because she finally broke down and just told him. Because,
Yeah.
sometimes women, they coddle us and they're just like, oh,
Of course we
poor
do.
thing. You
Of
don't
course we do.
understand. It's okay. And maybe she finally just broke down and said,
Look,
so
here's the deal. This is why.
if you want me to come home tonight, I'm not going in the morning or
Right,
at night.
exactly. For her safety.
For the safety.
Yeah.
And
It's
that's
totally
big
a thing. I don't
Yeah.
run. I despise running. I literally cannot stand anything worse than running. But if I was a runner
Right.
and I'm a woman,
Uh-huh.
I would totally be very particular about what times I ran.
So it'd be kind of like a noonday type of thing,
Probably.
something like that.
Yeah,
High
but then,
traffic areas.
well, and then yes, exactly. Yeah, for real. Because like nobody else. I mean, we do have to think about those things a lot.
yeah,
That is so funny. So
That
he's
is.
just thought that she's just been like on the couch,
Yeah.
he has to go like, well, how are you still so fit
Right.
if you don't work out? Like,
Yeah,
how do you
exactly.
still look good if you don't work out?
So she must have like a job that has totally different schedule than his.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Or
And
on
just
her lunch break, she's
lunch
probably working
break,
out. Yeah.
all of those things. So, so that's open eyes. So guys, this is for you. If your woman doesn't want to run in the morning or night, it's not because she's lazy.
This is a PSA.
PSA.
This is a PSA to all men.
Yes. She's trying to stay true to you to be able to keep coming home.
That's right. So
So-
she's doing it for her life. She's doing
Or-
it for her safety.
You know what else that could happen?
What?
That would be great. Get up and run with her.
There you go. And then you could run together in the morning whenever he wants to
Right,
run.
and-
Why didn't he do that? That was a brilliant
That
idea.
would be. And this is a do as I say, not as I do, because I'm not doing it.
Well, because we know you don't like any exercise
No,
or
I've
nothing.
got great ideas,
Right.
but I'm not going to follow through. So check this out, right? We've got another great section coming up in the spirit of Halloween, right?
Yeah.
This is Halloween costume fails.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't this one that you brought up?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
man.
because I mean, there's just so many, and I know personally, like I've tried to do costumes, and I
Yeah.
love DIY costumes.
You do?
Yeah, I love to like make my own. It's
Oh.
so fun.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, some people, I just don't know what they're thinking.
Well, here it is. Check this one out.
This one's so good. Like, so when you first saw this, what did you think it was supposed to be?
I didn't know. And then later on, I noticed, wait a minute, there's 2 sets of legs there.
Yeah.
It's not like that thing weighs enough to where one person couldn't be under it.
No, but also I had to actually look at the description so I knew exactly what this was.
Yeah.
Because it's the Hulk. And they did the abs on him and everything. But
Wow.
then, like, I mean, these poor people, who wants to walk around with this costume on all day? And also, how do you see where you're going?
They didn't think that one out. Clearly,
I don't see their eyes. So, like, how do you, I don't know. I don't know how you maneuver in,
That one
in life.
That one should just be a stay at home right there.
Yeah.
You know, you just go to the door and answer and just be like, hey, yeah, I forgot it was Halloween.
Maybe they're in school. They almost look like they're in school. So maybe they did this to like get out of doing work because they dressed up so they could just sit there and they don't have to like,
Maybe.
because they can't see.
Is that like when you back in the kid with PE, you had to dress out and if you didn't have the clothes?
Yep.
then you'd be like-
Exactly. That's what they're doing.
That's what it is. They're dressing out.
They're smarter than we are.
Wow. This moves us to the next section, which is the carving of the pumpkins.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Who does this? Oh,
Clearly, the next person shouldn't have. You ready
I
for this?
feel these people on such a level.
Oh, wow. Well, check this one out.
Like,
I,
okay. Let me preface this by saying
right.
this segment speaks to me because I have been this person.
Really?
Not this particular person.
Not this bad.
But I have carved pumpkins and they went horribly wrong.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm not sure, like the stencils, you know? Like,
yeah.
have you ever done the stencils?
Yeah, you can do it too.
Yeah, and like then you try to cut it out and it never looks like the stencil ever.
Wow.
But I'm not sure what they were going for. Like, what do you think they were going for in this one?
It's like they said, I just want to take everything out of the pumpkin and see if it'll stand by itself.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
Can a pumpkin stand with no stuffing?
And no structure around it.
Nothing.
Because they literally cut out all the things.
I hope they weren't an architect in real life.
I hope not either, because
'Cause
I
that
wouldn't want to
building
live in
would
their houses. No, definitely not.
Now, don't laugh too hard.
I know.
Because I actually got somebody to send me a picture of your pumpkin. This is your pumpkin.
Yeah. So, okay.
What happened?
I'm defending myself totally because other people have been there.
Okay.
But you get those stencils at like Target or Walmart or whatever that you put on the pumpkin.
Yep.
And then you're supposed to carve it out. Well, sometimes I was trying to do like a bat with Boo or something.
This
Real
was a
cute.
bat.
Seems like easy, right? Well, then it just starts going down this track that it is so bad.
Yeah.
And you can't fix it. So what do? You literally just cut it out as a square and then you just put a candle in it.
And just say, I meant to do that.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, that's a cute little
Exactly.
candle holder. It's kind of big, right? I mean, you're going to see the candle and everything.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. But then you just play it off that that's what your intention was the whole time.
That's what
But
I meant to do.
anyone that you see that has a pumpkin that looks like this, that is exactly what happened.
At least now I know because I wouldn't have known before this moment.
Yeah,
Right.
but that is exactly what happened. They tried to do the stencil and it just didn't work. So they just cut out a square.
Well, speaking of things that didn't work, we've got something that will work.
Yeah.
This is in the streets, right?
Yeah.
And today we've got a great tip for you all. We're joining Jerome. So Jerome is our resident home fix-it, innovation type of guy.
Yeah.
And he's got some incredible tips for us to check out today.
Awesome.
Let's go see it.
Hey, thanks, Kevin and Crystal. Today we're going to talk about a weekend project for all you do-it-yourselfers out there. This project will bring some flavor to your home and also add some texture to your wall. We outfitted a stairway wall with 1x6 boards that were cut down to 4.5 inches and installed on the wall using brad nails and silicone. Once you install the boards horizontally and vertically and secure them to the wall, you're going to seal the seams with caulk and then paint the slats whatever color that you like to make the wall pop. Once you're done, you're going to have a beautifully crafted accent wall that you'll be proud of and would love to show off to all your family and friends.
Wow, that was pretty creative, right?
Yeah, it was. I love DIY stuff. So I feel like I learned something new.
Yeah. You know, at least that one wasn't what I call a DDIY.
What is a DDIY?
Don't do it yourself.
Oh.
You know,
What
or
qualifies as a DDIY?
anything that fails, right? It's interesting. As soon as COVID hit, right? Because you know me, I'm handy.
Yeah.
I went to the home improvement store and I would see these people. They're just clearly out of their depth,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I'll talk to the salespeople. I'm like, hey, man, you notice a bunch more people in here? They're like, yeah, man, since COVID, everybody's
It's
trying to do all of their
crazy.
projects.
Yeah. It's like the hottest, like, I feel like it's an exclusive, like, club.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That people are, like, lined up outside to
Right.
get in
Yeah.
is all of the home improvement stores now.
Right,
Because
they are.
everybody's doing DIY. So we're remodeling basically our entire kitchen now.
Yeah.
Started
So,
out as one thing and then it ends up everything.
you were telling me it was all about these different colors.
Well, we were
and
just
accessories.
literally going to start with cabinets. That was it. We were
Right.
just going to paint our cabinets. Then it turned into, oh, we should do a new backsplash.
Mm.
Oh, now we should build an island.
Oh,
now
man.
we should get a new sink. Now we should do this. So now we're talking about like months
Yeah.
of kitchen remodel
That just
craziness.
goes on
So
and
we
on.
just totally went down the rabbit hole of like everybody else during COVID.
Of course, you know.
Yeah.
This takes us to our next thing,
Yeah.
which small town signs.
Small
'Cause
town
I kind of figure that I hope it's not. Your renovation will be a small town sign.
No.
Like-
No. And I hope it's not a DDIY either,
You know,
but I'll keep
I
you
hope it
posted.
doesn't look like that pumpkin either.
Oh man, me either. My boyfriend's doing it. He's really good at that
Oh,
stuff.
nice.
So yeah, he's very handy. So I let
Nice.
him handle it. I just design it.
You just sit back and just be like,
I'm a good
"No,
supervisor."
Yes, no. Is that what
Right.
that was?
Yes, I'm a supervisor.
Well, this one right here, this small town sign comes from your area.
It does. So it comes from Nashville, and I don't know, down here if you have streets that have the same names. It's
Yep.
one street, but it's like in different sections. And this one has always baffled me for as long as I've lived in Nashville, and
Yeah.
I've never understood it.
Well, here
I have
it
to
is.
show them.
All of this is the same street.
So Bernard Avenue.
Yes.
And I used to actually have a friend that lived on the farthest right Bernard Avenue street. But yeah, so when you tell somebody Bernard Avenue, literally I got lost to find my friend for an hour trying to get to Bernard Avenue because I kept being on the wrong Bernard Avenue.
Bernard Avenue.
And I was like, I know the street is Bernard Avenue,
Right.
but they were like, no, it's the other one.
Right.
And I'm just like, and then when you look at it on a map, it's just what?
What?
Like what happened?
That reminds me of like when I used to live in Los Angeles. They had this street called Sepulveda.
Oh yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
Sepulveda goes all the way
Right.
from LA to the valley.
Right.
You know,
Oh,
so you
yeah.
can be like, I'm on Sepulveda. Like, which
Which
part?
part? Yeah, exactly. But it's kind of like this, like where, it's just all the questions. And then we also have a same street,
Yeah.
Charlotte Avenue and Charlotte Pike.
Yeah.
Now, where it turns into Pike, I have no idea. And why it turns into a Pike, I have no idea.
It just kind of sandwiches.
Yeah, but it's the same road the whole way through.
Same thing here in Birmingham. You know, they have Richard Arrington Boulevard and they have 20th Street,
Oh, right.
but they're the same thing.
Right.
So you see 19th, Richard Arrington, 21st.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I'm on 20th. You're like, I don't see 20th. I
20th.
see Richard. You'd be like, yeah, it's the same thing.
You just got to count it.
You just got to count it.
Yeah.
Just know that I was on 19th. Now I'm on 21st.
Yeah.
So I passed it.
Yeah.
So it's weird
Do we just
stuff.
need to have like a petition where we start just petitioning cities with the signs? You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
we do.
And like the road names of things.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Be like, we need to do something about this.
Yeah.
Like, all right. The city versus such and such. what do you have today? Well, we'd like to kind of bring some unity to this
Right.
sign naming thing.
Right. Unity to our city through
need that.
signage.
We need that.
Right.
So check this out. We're getting ready to get on a call, right?
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Bringing it up because it is still the Halloween edition.
Yeah.
And so we're going to call one of our good buddies. This is Niana. She is like all about some Halloween.
Yeah.
Let's see what she's got to say.
I can't wait. Halloween guru.
Oh, yeah.
Is she
Hello,
gonna-
Kay.
Hey, what's going on? You're on the line with Kevin Key, the Keeping It Crispy podcast, and also
Hey, it's Crystal.
Hey, it's so
Hi.
great to be live with you guys. What's going on?
Hey, we've got this thing. We're talking about Halloween costumes, and we want to know, what are you going as?
Oh boy, what type of show is this? Well, Halloween, I think that it gives ladies the right to be as holy or as slutty as they want to be.
Oh, wow.
She does have a point. She definitely has a point. Because if
That's
you go
true.
into a costume store and you see all the costumes, it tells you right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm actually going as Little Kim, 94 MTV Awards.
Oh, my
Little
gosh.
Kim, oh my
Wow.
gosh. What color was her hair?
It was purple. I got a purple wig
fun.
and everything. It's going to be so exciting.
Wait, how did you decide Little Kim?
Yeah.
Well, the year before, it's my sister's birthday on Halloween, so we always try to outdo one another. So a couple of years before, I was Miley Cyrus when she had the little rat costume, and everybody enjoyed it.
Uh-huh.
And I think I just want to be something that's going to be edgy yet iconic yet risky.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, I
nice.
think you picked the perfect person.
Yeah.
What are you going to be, Crystal?
I don't know yet. I think I'm going to be, so actually weird story, but we're throwing a baby shower for one of my friends on Halloween that morning. So I'm actually super pumped because it's going to be really fun.
Uh-huh.
But I'm going to be a witch for that. And then I think I'm going to do Game of Thrones that night.
Nice.
I love it.
I have a Game of Thrones dress that I've been dying to wear. So I think that's what I'm doing. But last year I made my own costume and I was Mary Poppins and did the hat, and then we also did the the broomstick, like the sweeper, the chimney sweeper.
Yeah.
We did the whole thing. I like to make my costume, so yeah.
That's always so much fun when you get to actually piece them together and kind of make it yourself.
Yeah.
And it's like your own version of that person.
Right. I think it makes it the most fun, right?
Yeah, definitely. Awesome.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Well, you will have to send us a picture
What about
of your
you,
costume.
Kay? What are you going to be? I've never seen you be anything.
Oh my gosh. That's why Crystal is moving it right along, because she knows I'm super boring. She's like, okay, moving right along. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't
what are
really
you
know.
going to be, Kevin? What are you going to be?
I mean, there's so much to choose from and so much to say no to.
So many T-shirts to choose from.
So many T-shirts.
You know what I mean? So many T-shirts.
She knows you really well.
I am
doesn't
like
she?
the king of sarcasm T-shirts, right?
Right.
So
I know.
so that would just be awesome, like to be able to break out a whole nother sarcasm shirt.
Do you have a Halloween sarcasm T-shirt?
That's what I need to work on.
Oh, okay.
A sarcasm
I
T-shirt for Halloween.
I just created a monster.
Nice, nice. Well, Niana,
You
we
should say
really
something like, "This is actually a Halloween costume."
Yeah,
that
right.
would work. That would really work out right there.
That
Well,
is so
Niana, we
good.
really appreciate you
Aw,
logging
thank
in with us
you.
on the Keeping It Crispy podcast, and we'll be talking to you later. Be sure to visit keepingitcrispy.com, okay?
I got it. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you. Thanks, bye. That was awesome.
Oh my gosh, she is one of my favorite people.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
really like her.
So much fun right there. So much
She
fun.
just sounds so fun. And
Yeah.
I would imagine Halloween is crazy around her.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I've known her for a long time.
Have you?
And I designate her as the firecracker.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah,
she
it's like,
lives up
pow,
to it
pow, pow,
for
pow,
sure.
pow, pow. And you're just like, what was that?
what? Yeah,
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
see it coming.
You didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
Just so much energy and just a really cool person
Yeah,
to be around.
she sounds so awesome.
So super genuine.
And I just love that she chose Little Kim of all things.
Right. Of all things, Little Kim, like that's just
so
jumping
awesome.
right out
Yeah.
there. Speaking of jumping right out there,
Yeah.
like people that can't park, okay? You're all about some, blinkers and all that, right?
Yeah.
I get that. Like that's in the moment.
Yeah.
But parking is a methodical, thought out process, right? You're literally
But is it
thinking,
a really thought out process?
it should be. You're taking your vehicle of X number of dollars and you're putting it in a place hoping that it's going to be okay, right?
You have such an issue with parking, and I find it
do.
hilarious. It's a major pet peeve of yours.
It is.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't require that much effort. So you can dodge people
Yeah.
and cars on the road.
Yeah.
But you can't
Pull into a parking
put it into a
spot.
parking spot.
But they are inventing cars now that park themselves.
I hope so,
So you don't even
because
have to worry about it.
We need to fix this.
Okay.
Here's one right here.
Okay.
See that?
Okay.
And I know what you're going to say.
What am I going to say?
You're going to be like, it's not that bad.
It doesn't look
it doesn't
that bad.
Look that bad.
It doesn't look that bad.
So let me draw
They
the
were
lines
in a hurry. They were definitely in a hurry.
Let me draw the lines for you.
love that you went through this effort.
This is what the spot is actually.
Okay, that's pretty bad.
That's not even close.
Well, they just gave up. I mean, literally, they just gave up.
They
were
didn't
just
even
like,
try.
Nah. They were just like, I got to run into the store.
Reenactment. Hop out. Good enough.
Whatever. But there's no cars around them that they have to park perfectly anyways to bother the other people. So
there's nobody around you, so just do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, who cares? I have family members that park like that because they're just pulling up and they're just like, whatever.
Here's another one for you.
Oh, no, see, I think that's fine.
Oh,
that wouldn't bother me.
Really?
No.
That's fine.
No, that would
Let me actually
bother
draw
me.
the lines in for you.
Okay. Oh.
That's probably your car. That's fine. That's not even close.
Well, look, I am a really good parker. I'm an excellent parallel parker,
Oh.
actually. It's a little secret gift that I have. But that's not the best, I will say. I will say it's not the best. But the fact that you are taking so much energy that you're getting so upset about this, I highly doubt these people could care less.
Look, the thing that you're saying, that's not the best. That's like saying, that's not bad.
He is so upset about this, you guys. Like, he's really upset. This, like, really drives him crazy. Really drives him crazy.
And the fact that, like, all right, I drive a dually as well, right?
Wait, didn't you park weird the other day or something?
Well,
We were on the phone,
Right.
and we were talking on the phone.
that is true.
And didn't you park your car, and then you got out and you were like, oh, well.
I did. I did. But here's the thing, though. The reason
I wish
why
I had that picture.
I'm going to put it up there for you. I'm
Okay.
going to put the picture up for you.
Okay.
The reason why I parked like that is because beside my truck is a smaller truck
Okay.
that made it difficult for me to pull in like that.
So
So
it
I
was
had
their fault.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So you see, it's not my fault. I'm
Okay.
in a big vehicle, which
Right.
is limited into the turning.
Okay.
This is a small vehicle. They can whip in any kind of way.
But see, if that other truck left and they just saw your truck there, you would be one of these people.
Look, anybody that doesn't look at the big truck and think, that truck has a story.
Really?
Yeah, right. You should just automatically say, I get it.
You get it? Just
Yeah.
because it's a big truck. But the
Right.
people in small cars don't have stories.
Because they have the maneuverability.
Oh, okay. Because they can fit like two of them in a space. Is that
Exactly.
what you're saying?
It's like
Okay.
goalposts. The goalposts are this wide. The football is this big.
Right.
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 So,
But how hard is it for a kicker to actually get it?
well, they also have defenders. There's nobody defending the parking spot. It's just you.
This is like, man, I feel like your blood's boiling. You're so
Oh
upset
my
about the
gosh.
parking situation.
It's like a free throw.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's a guaranteed point. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's yours truly, Kevin Key, and
Crystal Day.
we are live and direct, and this is the Keeping It Crispy podcast. Please be sure to visit us on keepingitcrispy.com, where we've got more of this, right?
Yeah, we do. We have
See you
loads
on
to say.
Loads to say. And we will see you on the next one.